Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. We back again, man. Top of the week game, man. It's time for the Tuesday banger. Y'all already know the count, man. It's time for the Tuesday banger. And I got one for y'all. I keep one. That's a lot. I keep one. Always got one. Like I always tell y'all before these videos start, I have no problem doing the videos. I have no problem making sure my audience is satisfied with the type of content that I'm bringing to y'all, man. I have no problem bringing the official bangers. No problem on my end. That's my word, no problem. But I need y'all to keep promising me one thing. Just keep staying out the way, man. That's all I need y'all to do is just keep staying out the way. All you have to do is an easy request, man. Don't get locked up. Don't go to jail. Don't make stupid mistakes, man. Why? You're going to put yourself in a predicament where you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. The time that you get locked up for when you leave your family and go away for all those years, you can't make that time up, people. I lost all my 20s, man. I came home in my middle 30s. I can't make that time up, man. All I have to do is make better decisions, man, and never go back to that dungeon ever again. And that's all I keep trying to tell y'all, man. Just make better decisions before you do stuff, man. If you think before you do something stupid, man, I'm telling you, man, you're liable to make a better decision, man. Just think about the stuff that we do before we make stuff happen and put ourselves in situations where we're going to get in trouble and go to jail. Let's think about it first, y'all. That's all we have to do is just keep using our brains, man. Keep staying out the way. Keep staying with our family, man, and keep living a good life, because any life out here is better than a life out in there, man. Trust me on that, man. If you out here doing anything, man, it's better than being in there, man. So just stay out the way, y'all. That's it, man. Period, man. But it's the Tuesday banger, y'all. It's the top of the week game, first one of the week game. Y'all already know what to do with this one right here, man. Turn it up for me, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe to this one. Let's get it. 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 Let's go. Y'all already know what it is, man. But I'm not gonna hold y'all up, man. I can't hold y'all up. And the story I got for y'all today is called Old School Was a Maniac. Old school was crazy, y'all. This is my word, man. So many crazy situations. Prison has so many people, man, that's just like in space, kind of, man. That's the kind of life like they live, man. Like I told you, it's like you in space anyway, because you're on a whole nother planet when you get locked up and come to prison. But like, you meet so many people, man, that's just like, it's crazy. You meet so many people that's just crazy, man, in there, man. Like I'm telling you, man, like, you know, being in a situation where you're around a million zillion maniacs all in one motion, like you're gonna see people that's weird. You're gonna see dudes that's fried. You're gonna see old heads that's stuck in the 70s. You're gonna see dudes that's just super burnt out. Why? Because they've been living on another planet like prison for years, man. The streets, what's been going on the streets, that stuff don't matter to dudes that got years and decades to do, man. It don't matter. So you're gonna run into these type of dudes, these burnt out, crazy, wild dudes, man. So with that being said, man, that brings me to the story, man. We on Sussex 2 on this one right here for y'all. We on Sussex 2 on this one right here, y'all. 2005, man. And I can remember this, man, because this was wild, man. This was crazy. But I can remember being in 4 building, man, and pod regular, as always, man. Pod regular, everybody cooling, you know what I mean? I'm in there with a couple of my homeboys, you know what I mean? A lot of gambling going on. Perfect 4 building pod that I'm in, man. 4D, by the way, man. And it was just a great pod, but like it was so much stuff. Sussex became like it was like the place everybody came to if you was in prison, man. Like I don't care if you was on the mountains or if you was on Augusta, King Mountain, Buckingham, the lower levels, the level 2s. When you mess up, you come there. Sussex became that prison that everybody just started coming. Like, you will see dudes in and out of that prison. When dudes come there, when the bus pull up, you will always see dudes coming in. Sometimes you'll see his new dudes from like just coming from the jail and receiving to prison. And then you will see a bus full of dudes that is coming from other prisons. That's how it was going, man. So like Sussex just had like so many dudes. It was flipping, and it was just flipping fast. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can remember the people I was used to in 2 building in 03, 04. After I got in 4 building, it was like a whole different set of people on the whole compound. You had dudes coming from level 2s that was messing up, coming to Sussex 2. You had dudes that was messing up, that was behaving on the level 5s and 6s, coming to Sussex 2. Even the dudes that was across the street in Sussex 1. Sussex 1 is a level 5. That's the identical prison of Sussex 2. They both identical, and they both across the street. The dudes that was in Sussex 1, which is the level 5, which is a little worse than what I was at on Sussex 2, they will request to come to Sussex 2 when they level dropped to a 4, man. Sussex 2 just became one of those prisons that, like, I'm not going to put it in the Lawrenceville situation as far as sweet like that, but I ain't even going to lie, like, them first 3-4 years was beautiful up there. I didn't want to go nowhere, man. But with that being said, though, man, like, around this time right here, my homeboy, man, man, I ain't gonna say his name, but I ain't gonna put him in this, man. But yeah, my homeboy, man, he slept like 2 cells down from me, man. You know what I mean? I'm sleeping in 28. I think he slept in 30 or 31. It was one of the two. We both on the top tier. But he was a dude that I would kick it with. He was from the town, you know what I mean? He was a dude I would kick it with. You know what I mean? We're gonna call him bro in this story, but it was wild because he had a great celly. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, when he came, I was in the pod before him, and I was only in the pod probably like a couple months. But when he came out the hole into 4D, it was like he struck a good roommate. He had a good roommate, man. He had a dude that was already been bitten for a while, and he was from Richmond. He was cool. He wasn't one of those geographical dudes that didn't care if he was from Tidewater. He was from Richmond, type of older dude. But we used to kick it with him. He was cool as hell. You know what I mean? We used to kick it with him all the time. He had a lot of CDs. He had all the Masterpiece CDs. He had all the Wayne. Like, he was the first dude to let me hear my first Wayne CD. Like, I forgot when Wayne first jumped. I forgot what it was, but I got locked up right when Cash Money was fun. Like, I remember Cash Money, but I got locked up kind of like right before it started, when they really popped off. You know what I mean? So he had all those CDs, man. That's my word. He had a lot of Scarface CD. Like, bro had a great collection, man, but he ended up getting transferred to a 3. You know what I mean? Like, now he's one of these dudes that's staying out the way. You know what I mean? He's definitely not catching no charges. But my homeboy that's in the room with him, man, I can see that he getting extra comfortable with him. Like, not comfortable on some crazy stuff, but like just comfortable. Like, he got a good roommate. Dude had a TV. You know what I mean? My homeboy didn't have no TV. Dude had a TV. He had the CD player with the music. You know what I mean? He had everything. They was straight. He wasn't broke or nothing. My homeboy wasn't broke either, but like, I could just tell he was like, damn, like he was cool. He was happy that he struck a good roommate. So probably like a month or so of them being in a cell together, boom, they call him to pack up, y'all. Boom. Damn, man, my homeboy's sick. You know what I mean? He like, damn, bro, man, damn, man. Ain't no telling who they gonna bring in my room now, man. I just got the coolest roommate on the compound. You know what I mean? But that's how I go in prison. Like, never get comfortable. Like I tell y'all, never ever get comfortable, man. So boom, this is something he's gonna have to deal with. He's gonna have to deal with that. He's gonna get another roommate. And then when you're in the cell alone, you already know you're gonna get another roommate. This happens in all the prisons all around the world. You're gonna get a roommate because they have to make that bed space. But they don't really give a shit who they put in your room, man. That'd be the crazy stuff, man. So boom, bro rolled for about, you know what I mean? I'll say he rolled a minute. He rolled for about a week with no roommate. You know what I mean? He rolled about a week with no roommate. Boom. That Monday rolled around, you know what I mean? That Monday rolled around, it's my word. We already caught word that the bus, it's a bus that came, you know what I mean? It's a fresh bus that just got the Sussex, you know what I mean? We don't know if they new dudes from, like I say, from receiving, or we don't know if they dudes that been already bitten that's coming from other compounds, but it's a new bus in the front, so that's the word. So my homeboy know he getting a celly, so we seen them when they was going to child. After they came from intake, they let them walk the child. We was outside rec at 2 o'clock. We seen the new people, but it was some old heads, couple of young boys. It was like 5 of them. They went to child. I didn't recognize nobody. You know what I mean? Boom. We come back from outside rec. And hear somebody say, hello? Goddamn, cart coming in. 2 dudes coming in. You know what I mean? Goddamn. I forgot it was 2 rooms open actually, because 2 people came in. So we see two people coming in. The first dude coming in was like a little young boy. The second dude that came in, he was definitely like an old timer. Like when I say old timer, he wasn't an old timer like 60, 70. Nah, he wasn't like that. I'll say 50. 50 is an old timer to some like people young dudes like us that was in our early 20s. He was in his 50s. And with him being in his 50s, not only that, he had looked like a dude that done 50 years. Like just his whole demeanor, how serious it was when he walked in. Like you can just tell different. You can tell from when people walk in that first day, that first minute, that first time, what kind of people they are slightly, as far as if they're aggressive or if they this or that. Like you can kind of tell. And that's the stuff, guys, when we locked up, we're watching this. When I hit that and police coming in, they bring a cart in the jump, we are watching to see who's coming in. Everybody stops what they're doing, everybody. Because you don't know if it's an enemy coming through there. You don't know what's coming through there. So you have to see what's going on. So everybody's watching. So I'm seeing how he come in. He's super serious, old school, super serious. You know what I mean? He pushing his car. He like damn, old school come in, super big. He come in. He pushed his car to the steps. He was like, when I seen him get to the steps, he going in my man room. I knew it because it was a cell open downstairs and it was a cell open upstairs. Boom. He come up the steps. He grabbed his box, took everything up the steps. You know what I mean? The lady opened up 31. He going to jump. My homeboy looking like, you know what I mean? I already know my homeboy Maniac ass looking for. He trying to see if this man got a TV. That's word. He trying to see if old school got a TV because I think that's all my homeboy cared about. He loved watching TV. Like he ain't had no TV. I don't know why he ain't buy no TV. Like he could have bought a TV several times, but this man didn't have a TV. Man, that's my word. So he watching to see, before he can push to his sale, he watching to see what old school pulling out the box. Old school pulled his box out, pulled 2 bags out, got down, went up the steps. Close 31. We hear his voice. Close 31. My man looking like, damn, he closing the door right behind him already. Usually dudes come in, the door be open as long as they gonna keep it open. Like, getting your door closed, like that tactic right there, like dudes might look at that as you scared, or who knows how they'll look at that. But he said, close the door. My man seen that. I see my man go to the booth and be like, hey, open up 31. You know what I mean? My homeboy bro probably like a little shorter than me. You know what I mean? Bro like a little shorter than me. He's definitely no slouch. He a rumble, you know what I mean? He's definitely no slouch. He ain't no soft dude. But like the dude that's moving in his cell, this dude is like 6'1", you know what I mean? Old schooled out. He's super old schooled out. You can tell he old schooled out. And he just looks serious as hell. So my homeboy, I'm watching. So I see him getting the door open after his celly got the door closed. So he get the door open, he go up the steps. And I see him go to the door, he looking to jump. And then got down, I see him like his back. All I can see is his back. You know what I mean? Because I'm downstairs in the pod with everybody looking up. He talking to him. You know what I mean? He talking to him. You know what I mean? Then he come down the steps. Then he come over there where we was at. I was like, what's up? Who the hell is who's your celly? He was like, man, shit, man. He said he just coming from goddamn Buckingham, man. Goddamn. He was like, they call him school, you know what I mean? He was like, man, but he said everybody call him old school and shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I was like, he ain't got no TV? He was like, hell no. I said, oh shit, no uncut for you, goddamn it. You a dead man. So goddamn, I'm joking with him about that. You know what I mean? As I'm joking with him about that, I guess old school went on and got his bed, got his stuff together, boom, boom, he come out of the steps. So goddamn old school come out of the steps. It's a nigga on the phone, for real. One of our phones was broke, so it's only 4 phones that's working. So it's a white dude on this phone, a black dude on this phone, another dude on this phone, and another dude. Now, we never had problems with sussers about who niggas riding the phones, if you hogging the phones, can I get a phone line, my phone? None of that activity in my beginnings of my bid. That happened later on, but it was people on the phone. See, goddamn, I see goddamn old school come down the steps, nigga came down the steps, and they was like, that nigga had the craziest walk. Now, I'm not gonna say he was little, you know what I mean? But goddamn, he had a little size to him. You could tell he work out, but he walked like, that nigga walked like, that nigga came down the steps, y'all, this is my word. Nigga was like, niggas was looking like, that nigga walked like a diesel ass nigga from Cali. What the hell? So we tripping. Boom. He pull up on the dude about the phone. He get on the phone. He use the phone. He get off the phone. He just got down looking around. Now, this is around the time when Sussex switched. We used to wear burgundies. Like when I first got to Sussex, they'll give you burgundies like scrubs. Like they went medical, they give you burgundy scrubs, the pants and the shirt. We wore those. They switched from those like the beginning of 05, and they gave us jeans, state jeans in the button-up shirt. You know what I mean? Not the 3-button, all the buttons. Sky blue shirt. So we had dark blue jeans, sky blue shirt. So old school coming to jump. And we wear the state shoes with the 4 straps, the white and black jumps. So goddamn, old school goddamn, I'm looking. Old school jeans, goddamn, he got them tucked in his socks. Now, this is baggy era. This is baggy clothes era what I'm talking about. This man had like size 38 jeans stuffed in his damn socks. Now, with the jeans being stuffed in his socks, it didn't look like it didn't look sweet. It didn't look like a fashion statement or none of it. It looked like a bunch of jeans stuffed in a damn sock on each side. That's what it looked like. So we never seen that tactic. Like we would see dudes sometimes put their jeans in their sock because it's prison. You can do whatever the hell you want. Ain't nobody watching, don't care. Man, this man had his jeans in his sock. He had his button-up shirt. He had it rolled up real tight on his arms. You know what I mean? So niggas looking like, damn, this nigga old school as a bitch. So he get on the phone, boom, he get off the phone. Goddamn, we chilling. You know what I mean? We waiting to go to dinner. We come back, we go to dinner. We come back from dinner. We in the pod, goddamn. Old school, goddamn, at the booth getting a bunch of paperwork. You know what I mean? We see him, like, damn, what the hell he doing? He getting a bunch of paperwork. So he come over there, we was at, you know what I mean? So when he come over there, we was at, niggas was like, damn, you know what I mean? He was like, what you talk about old school? You got going on? You about to write somebody up? He was like, yeah, shit. He was like, goddamn, right. I'm trying to goddamn, you know what I mean? Get my homeboy over here, you know what I mean? From the compound. And, you know, I gotta send this paperwork to my mom, and she gonna goddamn try to, you know, tell my homeboy how to, you know what I mean, do this and do that. So we like, the hell is he talking about? We didn't understand what the hell he was, we didn't get it. We didn't understand nothing he was talking about. So boom, they locked down for the first night. Y'all, goddamn. My homeboy said it was all right. He said old school, correct. Old school wanted the top bunk. He didn't care about the bottom bunk, like getting the, like, you know, he was older than my homeboy, so he still wanted to sleep on the top bunk. So boom. Goddamn, we go to breakfast. We come back from breakfast. Now stand by for rep. We about to go outside. We got yard 2. Goddamn. We go from yard 2. Goddamn, we go outside. We see goddamn old school out there, bitch. Man, that's my word. Old school, goddamn. That nigga was the first nigga I seen doing these shits. Like that nigga goddamn came out that jump. That nigga had the cut off shirt like Karl Malone. That nigga came out to the pull-up bar. That nigga was like, here. The next thing you know, that nigga did a flip kind of. That nigga was on top of the pull-up bar. That nigga was like, niggas looking like. Now today I have seen dudes on different videos or workout videos do this workout on the pull-up bar. But I never seen this tactic. This was my first time seeing somebody. Usually dudes do these or dudes do these on the pull-up bar. This man was on the pull-up bar like this. And then he flipped his body and he was on top of that joint. He was like, nigga working out like crazy. Niggas like, damn, niggas watching that. Niggas like, damn, Sully crazy as a bitch. So boom, rap over with. We come back from outside rap. Goddamn, everybody scrambling, trying to get in the shower, especially everybody was working out. You see goddamn old school come back. Old school went upstairs. Old school went and got his cup. Old school went to the water fountain and got him some hot water, nigga. So I panicked because I'm standing by my door. You know, if everybody's scrambling, they sleep a couple cells down from me. I see my homeboy come to the door. You know what I mean? He ain't go outside. He come to the door. He looking. And I know what he thinking. This nigga ain't gonna get in the damn shower. Hell no. Old school ain't getting the damn shower. After working out, after being sweaty as a bitch. Man, this is my word. Old school came right back in the cell. Boom. Goddamn, old school ain't care. Old school came in the cell. Old school ain't say nothing. Goddamn, we come back out for lunch. My homeboy like, man, this nigga come in the damn cell smelling like an onion. He was like, man, and this nigga done made a goddamn water bag. I was like, a water bag? He was like, yeah, this nigga made like his own water bag, workout bag. I was like, what? How the hell he make that? He was like, I'm gonna show you when he leave. So boom, that nigga leave. Goddamn, I come out, look. That nigga show me this nigga had a goddamn trash bag, which you can get easily in there. You can get a trash bag easily. He filled the trash bag with water, a bunch of water. Then he put it in a net bag. And then he tied it real nice at the end. And then he used like 4 magazines and made them tight, putting tight strings on each side of the rubber, on each side of the magazine for the roll, the junk to be tight. And then he had that stuck in the junk perfectly in the laundry bag. And it turned out to be, you know what I mean, like some curling shit. Like, and I'm like, damn. He was like, man, this nigga come back in the cell smelling like damn onions. Nigga musty as a bitch, ain't getting in the shower. I asked him, was he gonna get in the shower? He said, man, guess what old school say? I said, what? He said, man, old school say, man, he only take a shower at night. I was like, damn. I was like, oh shit. So boom. Outside rec again, standby. We got the basketball court. Man, it's my word. Goddamn, I'm running late. So I'm coming outside, but I'm running late. Boom, I catch the door, I get outside. My part already, they about to close the gate where I'm at and everything. I make it there, boom. I get in the gate, I see niggas balling. Man, I look up, old school is balling. I see old school balling. Man, old school, goddamn, that nigga playing defense like a bitch. When I look up, I see niggas over here laughing like a bitch. I'm like, the hell niggas laughing at? Man, as I got by like where I could see the game from the fence, and I'm looking, man, this nigga old school was playing basketball bare feet. I promise y'all everything I love, man. That's all you was hearing was. That nigga was moving, that nigga was agile as a bitch with no socks and shoes, man. I never seen this shit. Now, I'm not saying they do this in Africa, you know what I mean? But I never seen nobody play basketball with no shoes and socks on. This man had no shoes and socks on, running full court. This nigga was, I'm talking about, this nigga get a rebound. All he wanted to do is play defense. I'm talking about niggas is out there weak. Niggas on the ball field is weak. Niggas got down, cross on yard 2 is weak. Everybody rolling. This nigga get a rebound. Nigga throw it out. All you hear is that nigga fast. That nigga get down the court fast as hell with no socks, y'all. That nigga moving with them shit. That nigga playing defense like a bitch. Goddamn, niggas is like, damn, that nigga feet rough as it. Man, listen, you got to have some rough ass feet, man, to be able to play basketball, jump up and down, move slightly like this alt man with no shoes and socks. This man had no shoes and socks on, y'all. This was nuts. This was crazy right here. Niggas was like, man, what the hell's going on? So boom. Goddamn. Niggas come back from the court. Everybody weak. Everybody but my homeboy. My homeboy like, man, goddamn, old school, like, the hell, man? Old school like, yeah. Goddamn. Shit, I need a 4 days workout. Goddamn, I gotta get right. That's all I do. I ain't going home. I ain't going home like y'all. You know what I mean? Come to find out, old school had a life sentence too, man. And old school was from Suffolk too, you know what I mean? He was an old dude, man. Old school was just stuck in his damn way. He was a psycho, man. But like, just to see him like balling with no shoes on and like, this shit was wild. This shit was wild right here, man. So boom. Goddamn. My homeboy come back in the cell because it's still not nighttime yet. And this nigga still hasn't took a shower. So niggas like, damn, as hell. So I told you they took cells down for me and shit. I know my homeboy feeling some type of way. So me and my roommate tripping about it. Like, yo, you seen nigga on the court, nigga barefooted out that bitch playing. Goddamn, like he was in the Congo. He wild and niggas weak about that shit. We still joking about that shit. Goddamn, all you hear is somebody say, nigga, I'm a grown ass man, nigga. Hell is wrong with y'all young ass niggas? I'm a grown ass man. The hell is wrong with y'all? What the hell is wrong with y'all? Goddamn, my homeboy was like, what? Nigga, well, you ain't gonna stay in here doing all that shit. You ain't staying in here doing all that shit. Old school was like, we gonna see. We gonna see. I'm like, oh shit, I hope they don't fight because if they fight, I'm not around. Like, I ain't let old school drag my homeboys, you crazy. So I'm like, damn, I'm hoping they don't, but they loud as hell, they arguing all through count. So boom, they don't fight. Count clear. We come out for count. I go straight to bro cell. I'm like, damn, like they kind of still riffing a little bit. I go to the cell, like, well, he was like, man, this nigga tripping, man. He was like, this nigga must be think I'm scared to rumble his old ass. I ain't scared to rumble it. Oh, you ain't gonna stay in here. Old school was like, look, I don't wanna fight you, young blood. I don't wanna fight you, young blood. I don't wanna do it, young blood. Goddamn, my homeboy was like, man, I ain't trying to hear all that young blood shit, man. You better tighten the hell up, man. What the hell is wrong with you? You come in the cell, goddamn, don't take a shower all day, and you goddamn running around playing basketball with no socks on and shit, man. You ain't, bro, this ain't how we living here, man. He was like, yo, listen. I was like, yo, man, look, y'all chill, y'all loud as a bitch, man. Y'all chill out. Goddamn, old school be like, look, I'm just trying to tell him this how I do my bed. Like, I ain't got no beef with your homeboy. I'm just letting him know this how I do my bed right here. See, that's why I don't mess with young niggas. But I'm in the cell with one, so I gotta deal with it because I'm in prison. And I'm like, this nigga a real maniac, man. So my homeboy like, man, look, fuck that, man. You gonna respect me even if we gotta rumble. So old school like, man, shit, nigga, after we rumble, nigga, it's over with. It's over with. So I'm looking, and then another nigga that know my homeboy, that's kind of like an older dude from the town, he came up there, and he like, damn, man. He like, man, he knew old school from another compound. You know what I mean? He got down, he pulled me to the side. He was like, hey, look. He said, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. He said, that nigga is blip the blur. I was like, blip the blur? What the hell is a blip the blur? He was like, he's a goddamn maniac, nephew. I was like, oh shit. He was like, yeah. He was like, man, that nigga ain't wide right. You know what I mean? He said, he ain't wide right, man. He said, man, tell your homeboy, chill the hell out. Tell him chill the hell out right now, bro. I was like, man, shit. I said, man, this nigga wild. This nigga wild as a bitch. He was like, man, you seen him outside? He said, man, that's just, man. He said, man, that nigga crazier than gangster. He said, man, this nigga crazier than gangster. He was like, man, this nigga a psychopath, bro. I'm telling you. I'm like, damn. So they arguing. My homeboy like, you gonna respect me? So I go in the I'm like, yo, bro, y'all chill, man. Y'all chill. So my homeboy come like, man, he grab goddamn old school. He like, let me holler at you. So he talk to old school. I'm talking to my homeboy. I'm like, yo, listen, bro. Like, nigga ain't gonna get shit out fighting this old ass nigga. Except goddamn, we both gonna have to jump on this nigga ass. And we gotta hope we can handle this maniac. Because if we don't, we gonna have to go get a weapon. And he might go get a weapon. This shit can turn out deadly. I know you want this nigga out your cell. How you wanna handle it, bro? I'm gonna ride with you, bro. What you trying to do? He was like, man, for real, man. He was like, nigga cool. He was like, man, but man, this nigga, man, that nigga don't take showers, man, at nighttime. This nigga up all day working out and get act down, bro. I was like, yo, that shit is crazy, man. He was like, man, so goddamn, boom. Old school came back to the cell. Nigga like, man, goddamn, hey, look, goddamn, bro, you can goddamn, man, look, I ain't gonna kick you out. But goddamn, you gotta be able to goddamn, we gotta work together in this bitch or you can't stay. I've been in here first. Old school was like, I respect that young blood. I respect that young blood. So that shit was over. It was over. Niggas was like, damn, this shit crazy. So boom. Old school up to his regular activities. The meantime, my homeboy done goddamn shot a play to the unit manager and the lieutenant. He see the lieutenant at lunch. He pull up on a lieutenant like, yo, look, man, can y'all get this freaking lunatic out my cell, man? I'll move, whatever y'all want to do. My homeboy really trying to get the hell out of there. They tell my homeboy they not doing no moves right now. They not doing they told him straight up, they not doing no moves right now, man. They was like, y'all level match. And they match levels by time. My homeboy had like a dub, you know what I mean? So you got like 20 or better, like your level can go with maniacs. They got life sentences and they'll put them in the cell with you, man. That's how they level you up to go in the cell. So like they told him straight up, like we not moving nobody right now. So my homeboy mad as a bitch. So he like, damn, he come back and tell me they clapped. I'm like, damn, bro, that shit crazy, bro. So he like, yeah, bro. He was like, man, I'm a man. This nigga, man, like, that shit crazy though, man. He's like, I gotta deal with this fucking psycho. I'm like, bro, this prison, bro, this is the type of stuff you go through. So, boom. Goddamn. Little time went on, man. They was in the pod. Old school, just being old school, man. That balling out, that playing basketball with no sock shit was unacceptable. This is my word. They had a game in the gym. So he was able to get his name on the team that we had in our pod, the basketball team. They had a game in the gym. We go to the gym. Everybody try to go to the gym when the pod play, another pod. We go to the gym. This is my word. Old school, goddamn. He about to get subbed in because he didn't start because he was on the bench because he was new to the pod. So he about to get subbed in and shit. He come to the goddamn scores clock to get, because they got the real clock that you got to come in and get subbed in and all that shit. He walks to the scores clock like, goddamn. As I'm sitting on the bench, I just see everybody at the scores table like, then got down, nigga foul, all yours, they're like, sub. Got the old school was like, then you see the referee, a nigga that was in one building, usually is the one building dudes that work in the gym, they usually be the referees. Dude from Richard, that nigga was like, man, you can't play like that, shawty. Like, you can't, niggas look, man, I promise y'all, old school was on the goddamn wood floor with no socks and shoes, they were barefoot again. Niggas was like, what the, niggas was like, yo, the goddamn the dude to run the gym, he was looking like, he was like, nah, you gonna break your ankle, man. You can't play with no shoes on, it's new shoes and socks, man. Where's your shoes at? He was like, right there. He was like, go put your shoes, I can't play. I can't jump and run as fast when I got my shoes and socks on. Niggas like, this nigga a psychopath, so boom. Goddamn, this nigga in the gym, this nigga goddamn balling, they made him put his shoes on. He mad as a bitch that he got his shoes on. He mad about that shit. He mad as hell, so he playing like he mad. He get the bump of the nigga from one building. They playing against 1C. He bumped the nigga from one building. Oh, they banging down court. Goddamn, they get down in the paint. Dude from one building, goddamn, hey, get the hell off me, man. What the hell is wrong with you, old head? Goddamn, old school was like, nigga, come on, what's up? What's up, nigga? What's up? The gym dude was like, man, chill, man. Niggas like, chill. Then goddamn, it's a dude that used to work down there that rocked with the gym dude. And he called a lot of shots. He told the gym dude, like, look, they got a problem. Let them go in the bathroom and handle their problem. You know what I mean? Gym dude was like, he thought about it. He was like, he seen they want young dudes. He was like, man, look, If y'all want to handle y'all problem, and I used to hear that this man used to do this, so this was like my second time seeing him let dudes fight in the gym. He was like, y'all got a problem? Y'all go in the gym, y'all go in the bathroom. Man, he went in the damn bathroom. That's all you heard was. This is a small space. They fighting like in a closet. Man, this is my word. That shit was. You see the gym dude looking, and the other dudes around him looking, they like, all right, that's enough. You seen goddamn old school call that bitch, so they go like, yeah, I don't do a lot of talking. I don't like, dude was like, man, you goddamn keep grabbing me. Old school's like, yeah, I don't do a lot of talking. Dude come out the bathroom, man, dude, I was like, oh shit, that nigga had the red from Friday. Me and my homeboy on the bench looking, like, he looked at me, I looked at him, I was like, he was like, man, damn. He was saying in my head, glad that wasn't me. I read his brain. That's what he was saying. I'm like, oh shit, old school P dude ass. So they fought, didn't go to the hole. Everything was gravy. Boom. Now my homeboy really want to get out the cell with this dude. He like, man, I ain't feeling this shit, man. He getting more irritated and irritated. So boom. Goddamn. Next thing you know, we hear about another bus that's pulling up. It's another bus that's coming on the compound. So niggas like, damn, what the hell is this? Like another bus? We just got a bus. There's another bus coming. There's always buses coming to Sussex too. Like I told y'all, that was a place that they were just bringing everybody at one point. So it's a bus that pulled up. Goddamn. Next day, I didn't see none of the intakes. They didn't come to our pod. We didn't have no room. But the next day, goddamn, we on the yard. Boom. We go outside. We don't see goddamn. We on yard 1 this time, not yard 2, all the way by 4 building. We by 2 building. We see goddamn old school on the fence. And he talking to somebody on the ball field. You know what I mean? He talking to somebody on the ball field. And as I looked, I seen who the nigga was talking on the ball field. It was a homosexual dude. I could tell, you know what I mean? Like the nigga just looked like a homosexual. Like he had like waves, and he had like regular waves like a dude, you know what I mean? But like lip gloss, he had the whatever that was. Maybe it was Vaseline. His lips was greasy as hell. Got his whole thing. He didn't look like he was super duper gay, but you can tell this man was a gay, like a woman type of gay. So boom. You see him talking shit. So goddamn, the whole wreck, he talking to the nigga. So we waiting for us to, the ball field get off. So we standing by the jump, waiting to go back. So we standing by the jump. Goddamn. You know what I mean? Standing by the fence, waiting to go back, waiting for them to open the gate to go back to 4 building. So after we all standing right there, old school turn around, he was like, after the nigga left, he was like, God damn, yeah. And nigga got down duck. And nigga ran to the pull-up bar before we left, and nigga was like, flip. That nigga jumped on it, was like, yeah. Damn right, didn't get a chance to work out, nephew. He was like, yeah. So we looking like, what's wrong with this nigga? Nigga was like, damn right. Nigga was like, my homeboy was like, damn, you in a good mood, you happy as hell. He was like, shit. He was like, damn right. They just brought P-Mama up here. Niggas was like, P-Mama? He was like, yeah, goddammit. Yeah, man, look, you don't want to understand. They just brought P-Mama up here. Y'all don't know P-Mama. Like, what that was P-Mama? No, we don't know P-Mama. He like, P-Mama that was on Augusta. He was like, yo, I don't know no damn P-Mama, man. I don't know who the hell you talk about. Everybody like, it's like 5 of us right here. He was like, what the hell? He was like, man, shit. Man, P-Mama fat as a bitch. You gotta stay tuned for part 2, man. Part 2 coming right after this. Y'all don't go nowhere. Let's get it.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.